Pay close attention to this video. A woman was sitting on the floor and at that moment she starts screaming that she needed help. A girl goes up to her and asks what was going on and if she needed help, but the woman says she will soon get rid of the girl and calls for help again. A man then goes up to the woman and asks what had happened. The woman tells the man that his daughter had caused her to fall because she had pushed the skateboard on her. The man says he couldn't believe his daughter had done that to the woman. He tells her that the girl was grounded and that she should go to his room. She tries to talk to her father about it, but the man tells her she to go to her room. When the girl leaves, the man helps the woman up. He says he could help her and then helps her get up and enter the house. When they enter the house, the man says that he was going to call an ambulance for his wife as he was worried. He says they should go to the hospital to see if everything was okay, but the woman says it wasn't necessary. The woman says the man just needed to call her mother as she worked at the hospital and would know what they needed to do. The man tells his wife to lie down and get some rest, as he was going to call her mother. The woman then says that she had warned the man that the girl didn't like her, but the man says that he never thought his daughter could do that. Later, they were in the kitchen when the woman's mother arrives and asks what had happened. The woman says that nothing much had happened and that she had just fallen and that she was worried about her son. The lady says that she was going to see what had happened to her daughter and asks the man to leave. He then tells them that if they needed something, he could call him. When the man leaves, the woman asks her daughter what happened. She says that what they had agreed on had worked very well and that she didn't think it would work so well. The lady says that she had told her daughter that it would work. She then tells her daughter that she needs to get rid of the girl, as the man would focus too much on her and forget about the woman. She says the girl was the only memory the man had of his late wife. The woman tells her mother that she didn't need to worry as she had already thought about what she was going to do to get rid of the girl. The lady then says that she would need to see what had happened to the woman's son and begins to examine her. Later, the girl was sitting on the couch when the man came up saying he needed to talk to her. She says they didn't need to talk as her father didn't care about her anymore, but the man says that wasn't true and that he cared a lot about his daughter. He says that, despite this, what she had done was something very wrong and that she should not do it again. He told her that she shouldn't treat her brother that way and that the girl should get used to the idea that now the woman would be her new mother. The girl says that she would never treat the woman like her mother, but the man says that she needed to get used to the idea. He says that all he wanted was for his daughter to treat the woman like her mother, but the girl becomes enraged and says that the woman would never be her mother. He says that the woman was a great person and that the girl would like her if she got to know each other better, but that he needed the girl to apologize to the woman. The girl says she would never do that because she didn't like the woman. The man then says that if she doesn't apologize with the woman she would be grounded and couldn't use the computer, but the girl says that she needed the computer to study. He tells her that the girl should apologize to the woman so that she will get the computer back. Later, the girl goes up to the woman and asks if they could talk. The woman said she had nothing to talk about with the girl and the girl says she wanted to apologize to the woman. The woman says she was very impressed with what the girl was saying. The girl then says that even though they didn't like each other, they liked her father a lot and that they should get along because of it. She says that, on top of everything, their wedding was just around the corner. The woman says that she didn't care what the girl thought and that they weren't going to get along. The woman says that the girl's father would be left to her and that there was nothing the girl could do to change that. She then goes to her wardrobe and tells the girl to pack her bags soon, because when she marries her father, the girl will go to an orphanage. The girl says that her father would never let her go to an orphanage. She said that her father loved her much more than the woman, but the woman says that this was not true and that she could approve. She then says that they would find out if that was true when the man found out that the girl had ruined the woman's dress. She then proceeds to smear the woman's dress with a dye and she says it was the girl's fault. The girl says that she wouldn't let that happen and that she would tell her father what had happened, but the woman says that the man would never believe the girl and that she would end up leaving. At that moment, the woman starts screaming, asking the man to go to her room. He goes to the bedroom and asks what had happened. The woman says that the girl had gone crazy and ended up ruining her dress. The girl tries to explain to the man what had happened, but the man says that he did not believe that his daughter had done it. The woman says the girl had told her she wouldn't let her marry her father. The man then says that the girl should leave that room, but the girl says that she had done nothing. He then yells for his daughter to leave. She says she would leave, but that the man needed to know that he was a terrible father. The girl leaves and the man goes after her. When the man manages to reach her, he tells her he needed to talk to her. He tells her that he needed her to behave at his wedding, but she says that he didn't need to worry, that she wouldn't be going to the wedding. The man tells her that he was the girl's father and that she needed to obey, because if she didn't obey him, she would end up having to go to an orphanage. The girl says she didn't want to go to an orphanage and says that's what the woman wanted to happen. The man then asked why the outside girl said that about the woman, and she said it was true and that the woman didn't like her. The man said that he had been very disappointed in his daughter and then leaves. When he leaves, the girl says that since the woman wanted her to leave, she was going to do it. She then went to her room and began to pack a suitcase so she could leave. When she was done, she took out a notebook and wrote a note to her father saying she hated him very much. The girl was then leaving the house. When she ends up going to the woman's room and seeing something unbelievable, she realizes that the woman was not really pregnant and that she wore a fake belly. Realizing that this was a trap for her father, the girl tells her that she would not leave and that she would solve this situation, as she would not let the woman deceive her father. Some time passed and the lady was asking her daughter about what she was going to do, as it had been 7 months and soon she would need a child. The woman says her mother didn't have to worry as she already had a plan. The lady says that she believed that her daughter was very intelligent and that she would know how to deal with that situation, and then says that they should go back to taking care of the woman's hair. Meanwhile, the girl went to the woman's room and took the fake belly she had hidden in the wardrobe. When she left the room, the woman and her mother came in and the woman said that she needed to put the fake belly back on. She then opened the wardrobe and, when she realized that the fake belly was no longer there, she asked her mother if she had done anything. The lady says no and says that the woman should look again, more calmly. She then realizes that the girl had taken her fake belly and says that she would solve that situation with the girl, but the lady says that she couldn't leave that way. The woman asks what they were going to do and then the lady hands her a bladder, saying that she needs to resolve the situation as soon as possible. The woman then filled her bladder and put the debate out of her dress, saying that the girl would pay dearly for what she had done. The girl was going to her father with the fake belly, and at that moment the lady appears, says that she would not let her do that. The girl says that she wouldn't let the woman marry her father, but the lady says that without that fake belly, she didn't have any proof. The girl tries to take back the fake belly from the lady's hands, but the lady says that it was useless, because at that moment her daughter was marrying a man and that nothing she could do would stop it. The girl then becomes desperate with that situation and runs out of there. Later, the girl manages to reach her father and tells him that she would not let the marriage continue. She then went to the woman and ended up popping her bladder, which she was hiding under her dress. The man is very surprised by this and asks what was going on. The woman says she could explain, but the man says she was hiding that she wasn't pregnant. The man says that the woman would not be able to explain what had happened and that he would call her lawyers. The woman then says that she did not try to deceive the man, but that she failed to explain to him that she had lost her son. The man then says he didn't believe the woman, tells her to leave. She tries to talk to him, but he tells her to get out of there. The woman asks for one more chance for the man and tells them to talk, but the man says he didn't want to talk to her and tells her to leave. As she leaves, another woman who was officiating at the wedding tells her that she will leave. The man then tells his daughter that he regretted not believing her. He says he was sad that he didn't believe what his daughter had told him, but that he wasn't going to let it happen again. The girl says that now her father would always have to believe her, because the woman was a terrible person. The man said that he would always believe her and that he would always protect her.